Pratak Cheshta and Daivam. These 5 are the causes, fundamental causes. Then how the action comes about in this world, karma comes. There has to be knowledge, jnanam, jnayam. There has to be some object of knowledge, something to be achieved or something that is there in front of you. Parijnata, the agent himself, who's going to do it. So this is typically the triputi, you understand. The knower, the process of knowing, and the object of knowledge. If you have not heard of it, hear it for the first time. But it's very simple to understand. Very beautifully explained. Gautak Sarjan only explains it. This is where I also learned it when I read the Gita, Gautak Sarjan first. So Lord says, Guruji says there, so why Krishna is explaining this 18th shloka again? But he says, if you simply have those 5 things in Sankhya, which is the Prakriti, action will not happen. Drama is not going to happen, right? So there has to be an agent who actually knows something and does something. Like you, for example, take the example of cooking. You want to make, say, anything, sambar, you want to make sambar, okay? Sambar is your jnayam, that is your goal. And the process of cooking, sitting on the gas, putting the thing, chatka matka karna, cutting vegetables, putting this, dal ko siti bajana, all that is what? The jnanam. You need to have the knowledge of how it is going to be performed. And parijnata, you are required there to make that sambar, right? Same thing. Office work. How will you achieve that office work? There are 3 things required. You know where your office is and you know what is your today's duty. You have to go there. There is that knowledge is there. And then you have the knowledge how to open a computer, how to do this coding, how to create these things, whatever, charts, tables, whatever. And this is my final project report. That is, you have the knowledge in your mind. And the knowledge itself becomes the process of action, right? And then you are there. So that is the parijnata, who's already having the jnana. So I hope you understood this. It's a very simple concept, but a little requirement of dissecting the things. So any activity has 3 things to it. That is how deep our Sanatana goes. The 3 things. Jnanam, Jnayam, Parijnata, Trivida Karma Chodha. So these people, these 3 things actually perform the action. So having a body, having an ego that is an agent karta, having the 5 senses or organs of action, and also having a destiny chart, and also having the panchavayus inside, which are required for working. Even if you have everything, if you go and sleep under a tree, karma will not happen. No activity will happen, right? So what actually makes the activity spring up is jnanam, jnayam, parijnata. And how it goes about doing, how a person goes about, Lord says, karanam karma karteti trivida karma sangraha. The completion of the activity takes place through who? Again, karta is again the agent. You are existing. The ego is existing. Karma, the activity itself starts. You switch on the computer, start coding, whatever. Karadam. And you use your sense organs. What manas you'll use, buddhi you'll use. So these are the 3 things which will fundamentally achieve that action. So Lord explained that in the 14th shloka, those 5 things are there in Prakriti. But this is the perfect way in which this goes about happening. Now Lord is going to take jnana, jnaya, parijnata, karana, karma, karta. These 6 things which he explained and explains how it is going to be sattvic, rajasic, tamasic. So you're going to have 18 shlokas covering this 18th shloka. Any doubts about it? So understand that shloka first. Yeah. So you're going to have 18 shlokas covering these 6 concepts. 6 into 3. So there'll be jnanam means there are going to be 3 types. Sattvic jnana, rajasic jnana, tamasic jnana. Jnayam, the goal of all activity. Okay, that will be sattvic, rajasic, tamasic. Parijnata, agent also will be sattvic, rajasic, tamasic. Karanam, your sense organs of action also will be, and buddhi and manas also will be either sattvic, rajasic, tamasic. Karma, the activity that you will do also will be sattvic, rajasic, tamasic. Karta, agent also will be sattvic, rajasic, tamasic. Is that clear? I guess that, so then from 18th, you'll have 18 more the shlokas, which is going to explain these details. But Lord doesn't go very much into detail about karma because karma has already been covered before. We'll look through this. The first one, 19th one, Lord explains this future. Further, he says, Jnanam karma cha karta cha tridauva guna vedata prochate guna sankhyane yatavak trunutanyapi. Lord explains this further. Jnanam, knowledge, then karma, the karma that you're doing, the work or activity you're doing, agent, karta, or are tridava guna vedate. So they have three types. Even this has jnanam, karma, and karta has cha, karta, doer, are trida. Eva guna vedate. According to the Vedas of the guna, there are three. Prochyate will be spoken. I am speaking. Guna Sankhyane. This is also explained in Sankhya Yoga philosophy. He says, Yatavat Shrunu Tani Api. As it is spoken in Sankhya Yoga, I'll also explain it to you. Lord says. This is quite simple again. These shlokas, 9 shlokas. We'll cover it. So first, Lord will take up Jnana. Jnana, Karma, and Karta. Please park your questions. You may have questions. Okay. So Lord says, सर्वभूतेषु येनैकं भावमव्ययमीक्षते अविभक्तं विभक्तेषु तज्ज्ञानं विद्धि सात्विकम्